Okay, let's see if this is going. Gonna see if this triggers its live. Awesome, something is coming up here. Let me make sure there's voice. Okay, holy echo, Batman. I am going to make some announcements that I'm live, and then we're gonna get going. Anyone who's dropped in already, I am dithering on my paper choice. So, vote, let me know. And now, let's see, what's my Twitch channel name? I'm a Paper Ninja. Let's drop this in some social media. So, I just wanted to do some folding with some friends. We'll see who joins me, maybe not anybody. I just thought it'd be fun and relaxing. Usually I'm doing a lot of just, I don't know, stressing, junk, prepping stuff, writing, whatever. It's good stuff, but sometimes you just want to lie back and fold, relax. Going live, doing origami folds. Let's put a picture in there. People love pictures. Do I have my splash page? That's right, I still have my splash page up. Very smart, because you guys can see what I'm working on here. I'm going to fold that lizard. Um, okay, that's probably the stream alert on my phone. Fantastic. I should remember where I put the graphic for that. Um, and I'm going to not say it out loud, even though I love saying my folder structures out loud, because I don't want to tell the whole internet. It would help if I spell things correctly, too. Going live, doing origami folds. Woohoo! Let's put it on Twitter. Oh, hey, Eldridge, bonjour. Are you French or are you just saying hello in a fun way? I actually don't know. It's sad I don't ever get to hear you folks. Okay, that was a Twitter alert. Let's do some social media stuff here. What do you think? Let's tell my fun discords. Uh Eldritch, my last name. Oh, okay. Gotcha. You know, people actually argue about my last name. They're like, oh, it sounds a little French. It's on the Italian side. It all got anglicized at some point. Who knows? Um, so do you have any opinion on color or paper I'm doing for this lizard? In a few minutes, I'll show my variations on green, but I don't have to do green for a lizard. It just feels right, but it doesn't have to be right. It would help if I remember what channel I'm dropping this in. I'm getting better at this, but gosh, still not quite there yet. Self-promotion, that's the name of these channels. Ooh, going live. And I'll drop. Gosh, how do you make the link picture not show up in Discord? Oof. I really should learn how to do that. Is that ankle shares? And I'm going to tell them I'm going live. Self-promotion. I was trying to figure out how to pump music into this so you guys could hear me bopping, and I couldn't figure it out quickly, so I decided not to do that. Going live, going live, folding, origami. I should probably actually drop this in my Discord too, but no one goes to my Discord. These are all the places I just hang out. And maybe I'll tell them anyways. Not my origami folder, believe it or not. Gosh, who does folders anymore? I can't find anything. Maybe I should have done this before I went live. Oops. Living and learning. Living and learning. And I found my cool graphic hanging out here. Doot. Oh my god, why did that happen again? One more Discord, and I think I'm done. Nobody cares about Facebook. Hey, Friday Blue, how you doing? Do you care about Should I post to Facebook that I'm doing this? I'm really bad about advertising. Oh, shoot, I have not checked comments in a few days. Oh, it's a mistake. I shouldn't have opened Facebook. Oh well. You know what? If people see it, if they don't, go on my folding origami. There, I have self-promoted TM. Okay. It helped Todd Tinker. I'm bad. I don't know what that is. Hold on a sec. Um, I might be getting a message from the home front. I don't hear him. Oh, my hubs heard me chatting and thought Kiddo was up. I'm streaming. I'm streaming, hubs. Come hang out. Except you're probably doing your own stream. Okay. Um, I got that going. I told people about it. I got my chat up. I should probably switch this. Let's see. Let's do the magic here. Oh, thank God the camera didn't fall down. Okay. Um, okay, now Hubs is acknowledged that's going on. Gosh, why is my power dropping? Oh no, I've got too much going on. Let me check if it's a brightness issue. Maybe I can do something about that. I mean, I know it's OBS. I guess I can kill Discord to get me a little bit more power. Killing Discord. Sorry if I asked you another question. Oh. Sorry slash thank you, Eldritch. I was asking if anybody have any paper preferences here, just for funsies. I'm gonna close that. Will that give me my? Maybe I could maybe use my phone for chat. Nah, computer, you're just gonna have to suck it up. I'll just change the brightness. Oh my God, what was I doing with the brightness? Yeah, that could have something to do with it. Um, it looks good. Okay, let's do this. Let's fold some origami. I love all of them. The birds are pretty. Okay, maybe I should keep this up so I know what's on screen. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. Um, the trick is to do this lizard. I actually need 12 pieces of paper, but I actually just quarter these. So I'm gonna need to pick 3 of these. Friday's probably gonna win the chat here. We will incorporate our birds in this. So we need to pick 2 more pieces. Oh, did a blue one sneak in here? Sorry. You are going over here, blue paper. I actually brought these in if I wanted to do a fancy pattern. I used up all my green on throwing stars by accident. Like, look at this. This is great for a lizard, and I turned them into throwing stars. Which will become very relevant in hopefully 12 months. But until then, here we go. All right, we got our birds, and we got these other patterns. I'm thinking maybe going patterns instead of the colors. I didn't know we could win. I thought we were learning. We're all learning together. Okay, I'm going to go ahead with these. Let's see if I can remember to do this in the camera view. So that's right. I said I was going to teach you how to do this. I wasn't just going to fold it. So first we're going to quarter our paper. If you don't have great nails, which actually I do kind of grind them down because I'm very nervous right now, there is a tool you can get, which I could not find tonight. My aunt got for me. I think they call it an origami bone, and it just really helps with those smooth creases. Now, I'm picking some paper that creases pretty well right now, and I still did a rip. I also don't do perfect origami. I build in my mistakes. But again, some smooth crease stuff. Like, there's some really pretty stuff I have right now, but it's almost fabric-y, and it doesn't work well for these rips. So, I did not want to deal with that tonight. And I am stubborn. I rip my stuff. I don't cut it. Cutting is actually perfectly fine for origami. Traditionally, if you go back, even less than a century back now, cutting was part of the art, but some of us have become snobbish. And I like to see what I can do without scissors, because I do this at work. Well, now we don't go into rooms for meetings. That's amazing for social anxiety. But I could just take out a piece of paper and start folding origami, and you know what? No one bothers you. And no one thinks you're being rude. They're like, oh, what are you doing over there? Hell, on some pretty paper. They just think you're clever instead of having social anxiety issues. Okay, so I quartered that one. I gotta do another one now. Okay. I could have done this in advance. I probably should have. But I wanted to get going. Took me a while to get a good angle for this. I feel like I did this twice, like 2 years ago, and I forgot what my setup was. Right now my camera is on top of a Logitech speaker box and weighted down by some stuff. This thing better not flip over. Because I am in my jammies. Because why not? Okay, we've got 6. We're about to get 8 sheets. Now, the reason I love this lizard, and you can see the picture of the lizard kind of in the corner, and I point, and you can't see my finger. Are your Pathfinder stories going to be in physical form again? Right now, they don't have print on demand, so I legally cannot make them physical. And it is a thing we keep asking about as creators, and they said they need to hear from the consumers that they want physical. So if you are interested in seeing physical copies of Vellum and Lace, talk to the One Bookshelf folks. Maybe I can get a link for that. I don't know, Eldritch, are you in here? What's your opinion on the being able to do print on demand for this stuff? Although they even just said their prices are rising for the other drive-through RPG things, so that's going to be harder. I will find out how, and I will get back to you. I know how to find you, unlike everybody else. But paper prices are rising, so I found out if someone in Australia bought one of my novels, I would have made absolutely no money on it because the paper and shipping prices had risen, and I did not realize that. I really feel like people should announce that to you. Drive-thru was good enough to tell their customers, but Amazon didn't. So I frantically was raising the price just at least a little bit so I don't lose money. Yeah, okay, it is rough price-wise. I mean, it's for people who want to put stuff in their hands, and trust me, I kind of do too. But I get it. Yeah, drive-thru does. I don't know what the complexity is for enabling it for Infinite. Yeah, I know. Let's go for it. I don't know. Do you think it's scale maybe is why they don't want to do it yet? I don't know. They just have said it's not the demand, but I guess what does it take to set up? I don't know. Okay, we got 3 stacks, and now I need to decide how I'm going to divide these for my lizard. A legal issue. Well, that's interesting. Sorry, I'm going to take a sip of water. Yep. Okay, since I have different green, I need to lay this out a little bit. What would be good legs? I'll lay those out. These could be, maybe those are my legs. So you can kind of see how the pattern forms. Let's say those are my legs. I want to use this as my main body pieces because this looks lovely. And, maybe my tail. And then I need to do a dut tail. Maybe I should vary this. You know, I'll put a medium piece in here so I can get a nice tail piece over here too. There's really only one thing in this fold. Well, it's 2 things in this fold that kind of go differently. Everything is based, so there's like 10 figures that you fold almost the same way, which is amazing about this. Use the same license structure would create a pseudo-shared product. You know, I don't know. Only Paizo's thing. Maybe it's a conundrum for another night for me when I can think better about it. Like, I need to look at Ingram Steels. I don't use Ingram for print. I am a very bad publisher. I only do my printing through Amazon right now for ease and convenience. That's very bad. But they do, it sounds like Pathfinder goes through, I'm sorry, it sounds like Drive to RPG goes through something that indie authors can go through too. So I really should research it in my copious spare time. Okay, let's see. Do we want to, let's start with the head. But what we're going to see is that the, oh, hey, Cassie, how you doing? Wow, I'm going to blank on how to do this right now, and it's going to be super embarrassing. Okay, I'm going to move all my figures to the side. I think I figured out what I want to do. Okay, these are feet. Maybe I should do the feet first. These are feet. That's a body part. This is the head. This will be the tail, and that'll be another body part. Oh, jeez. Let's do the head first, see if I get it right. Yeah, I mean, that's a good call about diversifying. I'm kind of nervous to go outside of Infinite for my products right now, even though, what do you think? Is Origami Folder Archetype, what I currently put out so far, do you think that's limited to Infinite or not? Because it's all OGL rules. I didn't actually use Lost Omens for any of it. I mean, I guess technically Amiko's on the cover, so maybe that's a little inappropriate. Okay, let's see. Let's fold this sucker in half and totally forget how to do this while people is watching. I do have my folder. I can run and get it. I should have put it nearby just in case. Oh my god. Here, I need to get these paper out of the way so you can see what I'm doing here. So I did the centerfold, and now I am kind of bringing it in into there. Okay, that's where you can see the bad rip. Yeah, it locks into the license. I don't know, live and learn. The next origami product is going to be Lost Omens based, though, so it'll definitely be in there. That's why I'm doing all the folding stars. Okay, I keep looking at this. I think we're going to go here. Actually, you know what? I think I flip it over. Also, the nice thing, if I screw up this form, it's actually an easy one to recover from. It's just if I completely had to forget it, it's going to be embarrassing. But if I at least remember it partially, we're good to go. So I had flipped it over from here. See, that's where it's flappy open. Now it's there. And I do these little folds. These are mountain folds. Let's see, can we focus? Because you're making a mountain out of it, unlike a valley. No, did I do that? I don't know. I'm bad with the terms. I really should learn it if I want to teach people. Okay. And now I'm going to flip it back over again, I think. And I'm going to realize I did this wrong. So now it's like, look at that. It's kind of eating into it. But we unfold it. Yeah. And we get to make this cute little pocket. See? Oh, I can't do it. Okay, yeah, that's what you came for. Helen going wah wah. And because this is going to be the head, we get to do this really easy peasy. I just get to fold these up at the top again. The cool stuff is going to come later. So, yeah, I'm going to fold this back. These are, we're making an interlocking chain basically with all of these. So we kind of see these bits. Okay. So we do the head. I like to kind of do out the body first, and then we can kind of see the magic of this. Okay. Like I said, so about 10 of these pieces fold similarly. Oh man, so I get to try again, and maybe I flipped that last bit wrong. But like I said, it's a very forgiving thing. Instead of folding them all at once, I'm going to do them individually so we can kind of see how they come together. I think this time I'm going to do the crease. I'm going to do this nice triangle crease on the open side, and then see if it's better if I flip it back. Like I said, very forgiving if I get it wrong. Whoop! There we go, because it's all really, you can just keep flipping the paper over. And I do this fold again to open it up. I think that's a little cleaner. Because it's really, you're going to want the solid one on top anyways. So let's see. I'm still getting used to this camera. Okay. Now, this one's the head, so it only has one flippy side. But we're going to do body pieces, so we actually have two flippy sides now. I'm going to do both sides, and I'm going to make a chain out of this. This blew my mind when I saw this fold. I knew I needed this in Origami Archetype just because I'm like, I love this lizard pattern. It does take time because it's a bunch of folds, but like I said, if you're folding, waiting for a meeting, you can just do it in bits. And then, like if it's sprint planning day and your meetings for hours, you'll finish it by the end of the day. Yeah. So, yeah, because I did it wrong. I probably should have done it as drive-through. Oh well, I lost the license. I'll be more careful on the other ones. But like I said, the next origami one is going to be Lost Omens based anyways. Okay, so we have this one. We got some space here to put stuff in. And I'm going to put these both aside. And I am going to fold three more, two more like that. One, two, three. Actually, three more. I'm going to use this as an in-between body piece because I only have so many of the cool paper. So now we can see this different design. I don't know, maybe I should have done something different because it's not the same fold over and over again. So this, you can see the body coming together, so it kind of makes sense it's similar. But the legs are actually a similar fold. It's really funny. And I'm gonna, I might just do these triangles both on the same side. Please say I'm still on camera. I keep wanting to bring it closer to me. Oh, look, see, this is where I do it. I crease over the line, and I have to kind of smudge it back. Yeah. There's a lot of things that are forgiving, but this one, you can't go over that center line or the lock's not going to work. Okay, let's do this side. You got it all figured out, Eldritch. You guys, man, you guys are pumping out so much right now. I'm so impressed with what you have put together. With James Osiris, I don't know, what's he officially going by? It's super cool. I wish I could publish as fast as you are. I will just cheer for you on the sidelines. You're being mean to me, pocket folds. Come on. Squish! Maybe I did go over the line too much. Squish! My computer is really not pleased with me. I gotta figure out what it's mad about. Maybe I can hook up extra power. This computer was not meant to do anything besides writing and publishing, and I keep trying to do more with it. Because I like doing more, but it was not spec'd for it, and I don't want to pay for another and or more expensive computer. Okay, so we see we got another lock one. That one. Yeah. Yeah, let's do another one like this. Repetitive right now. Okay, so here's the one where I got kind of a bad tear. So let's see where that ends up in the fold. I think we're going to be okay. Yeah. Still. I don't know. Relinquish rights. It's really cool to be in Lost Omens, though. For me, I kind of wish some of my stuff would be picked up in it. But, I mean, I'm not writing my original fiction, if that makes sense. Vellum and Lace is a collaboration, so it's a little easier to kind of let go of it for me. I've actually been leery of doing some of the like monster designs and contests because I'm really afraid I'm gonna bleed in something from Oberon's Fairy Forge Chronicles, and then I will lose the rights to that, or I will be, hey, I thought that was a Pathfinder thing, and not that I think they'll be very litigious, but for stuff like that, I'm trying to be very careful. But I would love to see like Angelica and Lonnie get picked up for some sort of Absalom Adventures NPCs. I think that'd be hilarious. Okay, we're doing another pocket fold there. See, okay, so that's one we got a little over. I'm gonna just boop, boop, tuck that in. Yeah, my folds are getting imprecise. I should have found my little bone smoother. My fingers are not up for the challenge. Gives you more places to sell. Yeah. What is it? Is it 65 or 75% right now? And that's going to be that body piece. Okay. One last. That goes there. And these go there. Okay, so one last in the daisy chain. Like, here. Can I be lining this up? Boop, boop. Kind of see the chain forming. And one last in the chain, and then we'll see how this all connects and the magic starts. 65 for drive-through. I don't know, 15 more percent. Although, you know, you can get 100% on itch. Really? How does itch get their money then? I haven't looked at itch. I do PayHip for my other products. The competitions do take. Oh, yeah, no, okay, we're back on that. Yes, that's why I'm very concerned about competitions. Although the AI art talk about a place, that one I might do. It's kind of that one is just, you know, what comes off the top of your mind. That might be fun, I think. I don't think that'll infringe on any of my other thoughts. This is option to split. Decide how much they get. Wow, how do they sustain their model? I guess the bigger earners maybe off them. I mean, look, for some of the like really big corporations, they're charging way too much. But I want to respect the web storefronts of some of these smaller guys. Although I don't know how much smaller itches the. Well, I mean everything's smaller than Amazon, just because of their web services component. But yeah, I don't want to take away from itch's hosting capabilities. I should take a look at it for my other stuff. Friday, where do you want to buy my next physical book? Do you want to buy it on itch or pay it? You tell me what platform I should look at. Not that I'll have a physical book coming out soon if Pathfinder Infinite continues to not do pod. Codename Pixie is on pause right now while I have a hard time with mental energy. It's much easier to work on things in 20-minute blasts for RPG stuff. And Codename Pixie is going to require more focus. I'm also... Oh, shoot! You know, I just did this on autopilot. Because ah, man. Okay, you know what? On auto is lost. Because this is going to be the tail part, so you actually leave this part open a little bit. We're going to have fun. Oh, none for itch? Okay. What if you've already printed it? You could probably sell it then there, right? Okay. Usually send... you make... Oh. Let's see. Should I work on the tail or the legs next? Head, body, tail. I kind of want to do the tail. The tail is one of the few parts that does not match the pattern, so here we go. This is easy though. Tail is like a modified kite base. I don't know. For all of these, I've been starting this up because we're folding in. Let's make our kite. Okay, I still have enough room to show my little daisy chain and fold my kite there. Why is my power dipping? I guess. And now I'm gonna fold it in one more time. That darn center fold. This actually is going to look really great for a tail pattern. Honestly, I wish I had more of this. This would be really great for the lizard. I don't know. I've not been very careful with my paper in a while. Okay, so this, yeah, it's going to go in here. I'm going to turn it over because it's easier to slip in this way, upside down. But so you'll see the finished product in a while. So it's going to seat in here, right where the seam would have been for the other fold. But it doesn't fit exactly because it's a tail. So, okay, how do I do this without making sure you see it? Okay, I'm lining that up. We're going to just kind of swivel this up. And you see I've made this, like, camera angle. I'm so bad at this. See, we've made this triangle instead. Yikes, that's hard to see on it. Trust me, it's a triangle, because look at, I am folding it in along both sides. See? Now it's kind of secure. And I'm going to do it on the other side. And I'm going to hope this is better visible. Okay, you stay there. You stay there. Don't unfold. Stay there. Darn it. Okay. And you tuck. Fold and tuck. This is what you came for, me yelling at the origami. You know what? I'm going to cheat. Let's just prep both sides now. Ta-da! Hoping I got that about right, because I just took the figure out. Look, I have these little arms. So I can tuck them both at the same time. I kind of know how this goes, so I'm pretty sure that's going to fit. Okay, that fits really well. There, you go there. And... okay, and you fold in the... oh, I see what's happening. It's trying to get tricksy. And it's trying to, like, just take both. Okay, so there we go. It's kind of secured in. Look at, I'm pulling. Don't pull too hard. I got my tail linked to my body. And now, doesn't that look better from that side? Okay. It's a shame I couldn't get all these colors together. Here. I'm gonna line, like I said, my body's lined up. Get my tail. You can go all the way to my head here. I guess I can't fit it all. I think I want to do the feet next. Okay, and like I said, this is wild. It's actually the similar fold. So we're going to go do that fold. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish times. Of the head and the tail were a little different. Okay. Nice mountain fold there. Coming back into the center again. And now, let's see if I remember this. I make my triangle, and I make my triangle again. This actually, you know, on this paper, that's all these lines, like, it's just so nice when there's crisp folds and right angles, 90-degree angles on paper like this. It feels good. One of the throwing stars I did with, like, opposings of this, it came out really well. And then this one I flip over. And I realize I did it wrong. No, sorry. I need to open it up like I did with all these other ones. And, oh, jeez, come on. Crisp folds. Helen, crisp folds. And I need to do my little enclosure, but this time it's not going to be a locking mechanism. And I haven't even shown you how the full chain works. Trust me, it's going to be cool when it comes together. Okay, there. Look at, whoop, whoop, whoop. Little feet. And then I fold it. And look, I got feet. Yep. So let's give them 3 more feet. It's gonna, you know, be a 4-legged lizard. If you want less legs, I guess don't fold as many. And I guess technically you could do something in that center fold if you wanted more. If you wanted to give it more. So yeah, you can go up to 6 legs in this pattern. Because they're gonna slot in here actually, and that's gonna be, I lied. I said 10 are the same fold. It's only 9. I lied because of the way you lock the feet in. And we're gonna do our nice triangles again. I'm looking at my power. My computer's taking off. I hope you can't hear that. Boop boop boop. Do do do. And I go here, open it up, coming back, I love when you can do a squash fold. I made all these lines, and then you have to kind of trust the paper, and the paper has to trust your fingers. It's like we're taking a journey, and we're gonna get there. It might not feel right. Just go on, and then yeah. Okay, see, like this isn't even 100%, but it's fine. It's just a toe. Kind of re-stiffen it, fold it, put it back out, and we made another toe. Woohoo! Yep, 2 more toes. It's coming together. I like modular origami. It's really fun. I actually thought about for the supplement anything that took multiple pieces to just use that for the more complex things and have either additional spell levels or bonuses. And I realized I just do a lot of stuff that's multiple parts, and I didn't want to be limited to that. So I did not add that extra complexity into the system, although it might be in a supplement someday. I also didn't want it to be like you needed to have all this extra paper and that be a limiting thing. And this was, I needed to put the lizard in the first one, because like I said, this is just so fun to fold. And I feel like, and I don't know, I'm probably going too fast, but I think we're all here to just kind of talk and have a good time. So this isn't a good tutorial video. But granted, like I said, 9 are the same thing, so maybe it's okay. And go back up again. I feel like with a little practice, this is actually a pretty easy fold. Oh, look how disgusting this fold was for a second. And camera focus is a wonderful thing. I guess I can't show you. But there's too much white there, so I'm going to straighten that back up. And I did. The paper knows where it wants to go. It just doesn't always get there on the first try. Can I say happy little accidents? Is that copyrighted? I love Bob Ross. Who doesn't like Bob Ross? Actually, apologize. I need to get a drink. Talkie. That is something I don't usually do. I'll do origami. I don't talk as much usually. I did a whole slew of this stuff. Was it yesterday? I was just so tired and brain dead. I'm like, let me at least fold a little bit. I couldn't do anything. You know, I'm going to be lazy and do it from this side this time. Actually, the camera's fine-ish there. I don't know. Try it from this side. Yeah, maybe I finally got it tall enough. And I got to flip it over to get that nice crease there. That works. Not sure what works at this point. I've been rambling for so long. Sorry. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. And up. And there we go. Okay, I've got my 4 legs. Okay. They're coming together. You know when I said trust stuff? This one's such a lame fold. Okay. Here we go. Halved. Okay. I'm not going to do this one upside down. I gotta do it facing me. So sorry, it's going to be upside down. I should just flip the video afterwards. Oh my god, I rotated it. Oh, I don't even, like, these don't match. Look, at one's the other way. Oh, man. Is that the only one I did that way? Oh, well, you are going to have, I don't care, you're going to have a leg that's a little bit different. Okay. Here, we folded it up, so it's all in between. But we need this to be a triangle for stuff to work. I don't know why I flipped that over. That was unnecessary. I kind of know where the center line is, so I'm going to go without doing a center fold. How do I want to do this? Okay, yeah, it just feels better in this direction. Don't ask me why. It could be either way. So I'm going to fold to the mythical center without doing the center fold. Maybe I should have done it. But, like, I'm kind of using my finger here. So this is not a precise angle thing. I'm kind of eyeballing it. This is probably the fold that feels the worst. You know, I kind of showed you that swivel earlier to do the tail lock. This feels the worst. But all I'm doing is trying to lock these feet in. Okay, so I got this so they kind of are secured here. And I'm going to fold this back up. And I'm just going to do it on the other side. because I only need these to look good on one side. Okay, so if these are here, let's give these a little bit more 3D. Okay, let's flip these back. Okay, so here we go. Here's a feet piece, and I'm gonna slot it here. There, it's secure. Boop, boop. Oh gosh, maybe I want to do it. No, feet gotta be that way. I don't know. Maybe I want to do that the other direction. Well, I made my commitment. Okay, and the next one we'll do probably in the other direction. I get to do this nice. I'm doing the centerfold this time. I'm cheating. I should know better. I'm just gonna use these for foundation marks, so we can kind of see. Oh, that's too bright. It's really hard to see. Can you kind of see the lines? Okay. Like I said, it should work both ways, but for some reason this feels better. And now I have that center line, so it's a little easier to fold. Like I said, we're folding into something. We're not going to a natural fold point, so it just feels a little weird. And there we go. And I bring it up, and I just lock it in on the other side and hope that this looks okay. And this will go this way. So I'll do my feet this way, because this is going to go on the other side. And see, it's okay if it moves around a little bit. You can kind of boop, boop, boop. Okay, you see the lines? Cool. But it's a little shiny. I'm going to have to work on this. I should have checked my lighting better. Okay. So I've got my 2 leg segments. I should have almost done this first, but it feels better to have the legs, and it kind of keeps it stiffer. Okay, so here, look at, I'm putting these together. So see, I got one on top. So hey, this is a good idea. You can see the contrast actually. And now I'm gonna fold this to the center. I'm gonna do this in the air so it's easier to see. This is probably better to do on a flat surface though. But I'm hoping this will help see it. Maybe not. My fingers are covering it. Doesn't matter. So you got kind of this double smaller triangle thing going here. And kind of like how we did for the tail, we're going to lock this in. Actually, but this is going to be a... Oh my god, I should have gotten the other thing in. We're just going to lock it in like the pocket. Yeah, this is going to be the part that's impossible to see. So this other body piece is kind of linked into this one here. And I don't know what I just felt a second ago. And so I have to kind of lift this one up. I'm going to have to do this like how many more times so we get practice at it. So we've got kind of this hinge chain effect. Boop, boop, boop. And I'm going to go on the bottom to just make this a little bit more secure. But this is not, it's not going to be as much because the pockets on the front are just more. But I can still slip them inside here. Just give it a little bit more on the other side. Boop, boop. Okay. So, yeah, so the head's going to go there, I think. No, that was the in-between piece. Yeah, I hope so. I think this color scheme is going to look interesting on this one, certainly. I'm going to just kind of give this a little medium fold to give it a little strength there. And, yeah, we're going to just keep locking these in. You know, I think that might have actually been easier with the legs in. Just because it gives it some more substance. And I'm going to make these... I don't, like, it feels like, I don't know, inverted kite fold. Because it's a kite on each side. But it's opposing, so you could kind of slip it in. Yeah, I'm going to cheat. I'm just going to lift that one up. But the second one, it has to go in the pocket. And then this is where I rotated a billion times to see what feels right. I need to get better at how to show the origami while I'm making, because there's all these, seeing videos is so much easier than reading on a page. But when I do it, I'm like, it's all about where my eyes are. So, we'll see. It's probably a good thing my origami lesson videos did not fund / I canceled it. Getting a new job, it was the right thing to do. That was how many jobs ago now, though? Gosh, this pandemic's going on so long. Okay, I need another drink. And I'm already out of that one. Boop, boop. Look at my headless lizard. Oh no! Okay, head or tail next. Oh, yes, this is inverted. This is wild. Let's do the tail next. I feel like I'm going down the row. There we go. What is a headless lizard but a level 3 creature? Is that a level 3 creature? Okay, so when I was trying to work on origami stats for the crane swarm, I actually did find something that's kind of paper-based and could look like a lizard. And it might be a spoiler for something, so I'm really sad I can't use it. But, I mean, it's like the great and the terrible thing about looking into these. And it tells you right up front on the beginning of the page, maybe a spoiler for this adventure path. But it means you're going to find something that's not necessarily in the books that could be useful. So it was cute as hell, but I did not feel comfortable pulling in something from an adventure path as opposed to rules. But I wish I would run into it someday. I don't know when I'm going to be in that adventure path. I figure maybe when I retire at this rate. Oof. What are all those crank things? Oh, 'twas a joke? Sorry. Okay. I don't know. I certainly do not know all the monsters. Monsters are not my strong suit about this game. I love the how they do NPC / monsters in Pathfinder 2, because it's really easy to run them. And I don't have to have them all memorized. And forever ago, I can pick them up and say, hey, I need something for this encounter, do a little searching, and biddy bobbity boom, it's done. Okay, we're putting the head on. We're so close. We're so close. You know what? I'm just looking at this head. Should I give it a better mouth? I'm like scope creeping myself. Okay, this one's the same color on it. Come on, let's do our opposing kite. Oh no! Look at, this is an imprecise fold. Oh, this is gonna be hard. 20 monsters are my bread and butter. Good for you. Gosh, they were harder than that. I don't know, I found it harder than they are now. So good, I will say good for you. Even if they weren't harder, I think they are. So you've been with us through 1E. I'm sorry if you've done an interview and I forgot stuff. You can't. So you did 1E. You came to 2E. Were you one of the 3-5? I was a 3-5 convert, but I know people have all kind of come in from different points. I don't think, did I even GM any 3-5? You know, I did one, but it was homebrew, so it didn't even matter. I built a spreadsheet to build them faster. I love spreadsheets. I rarely have spare time. Oh my god, I hear that. Okay, I know I should be like, it's done in scope creep, but should I give this guy a better mouth? I think I should. I should have given him a better mouth from the start. Here. Give him a better mouth. Never ran an app or module. Good for you. I don't have time to do homebrew. I don't know. I have a hard time. I mean, I know everybody else has full-time jobs. I got a kid too, though, and I usually do writing. So it's very cool. Okay, we got our lizard. We've got our head and our body and our feet. You know, did I reverse the feet? I don't know, whatever. We have fun feet going on and a tail, and they kind of go around here. Gotcha. You know, it's good to have a mix of both in the relationships. Oh no, see, like, I like to move these around a little bit and see, this one didn't go in as well, but this is the one with the bad pocket. It's just not gonna, I think. Okay, now if you want to cheat, and like I said, I am an origami snob, you could just put little dots of, like, glue here to kind of keep it more secure. But yeah, that's the lizard. And the joke of this, why I want to do lizard, because it's really fun. But my he said it's not the most OP, but my husband did not like the time for the lizard origami I did because he did the math and he's like, you could climb the tallest mountain or a building. So he thinks this origami's a little broken, but oh well, it's fun times. Uh, you are the oh, I am the rocks. Oh, thank you. I think that's a good thing. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Gosh, are you talking about what I did with Kelly, or did you catch my oh god, infinite possible? What is infinite? Why am I blanking on names? Oh, it's been a while since I could tune into a Kelly thing. Okay, folks, we have made a lizard. That's technically what I said I would set out to do. I'm gonna check my power real fast. Um, do people want to see me make something else? I could do a throwing star. I've been doing a billion of those lately. Mm. Sorry, I'm gonna take a beverage. Let's see. What do I have in the box of recent stuff? Like I said, I got a ton of throwing stars in here. Oh, that's nice. You found the infinite one. That's so kind that you took a look at that. There you go. Throwing stars. Whee! Um, yeah, I probably got the energy for one. Like this petal one, I never remember how to do it. And it looks simple, and I think it is, but I always have to double check this flower. And it's a shame because I love it. Um, yeah, let's do a throwing star. I'm gonna move. I don't know, Mr. or Miss Lizard. I have not picked the gender for this lizard. I did not fold in anything. Not that that matters. We'll just call the lizard a they right now. I'll put you up here, buddy. Darn, I said buddy. Could be anything. Um, do we want to pick some pretty paper? You know what? Let's use. Like I said, I got this new pack. Yeah, isn't it so cool? And I can never remember how to fold it. I know how to do like this lame one really fast. Maybe I should do that. Do you want to see like a lame posy before I do a throwing star? Um, let's see. We have a purple, a pink, and a red. Any any thoughts on what color I should make this throwing star, or like I said, lame posy? I think that was a yes for lame posy first. Okay, I'm gonna do purple for the. Let's do pink for the posy. Oh, this one comes with stickers. Eh, stickers are cool. Actually, I'll give that to Kiddo. He'll enjoy the stickers. Why can I not find the pink ones? Red, red, red. Purple, purple, pink. Here we go. Like I said. Now I'll forget how to do the posy now that people are watching. But it's even if I get it kind of wrong, it is easier than the other thing. Whoops. Yeah, I'll keep some throwing stars there for good measure. Um, if you're not sure where to start, I will usually do I'll just do a square or a triangle base because it feels like so many things come from there. Because like I was talking about with base folds, um, and you can't go wrong with just these extra folds in the middle. I think it's triangle base. So if we're doing a triangle base thing, you actually start with the square folds, and you're gonna start up because you're doing these base things, and it's really you're gonna get the down, which then becomes the inside, so the color becomes up. I know, it is funny logic, but it makes sense. Okay, and then we flip it over, and we're gonna do some nice triangle folds. That's why you start square. So we're gonna kind of triangle afterwards, and it's just gonna fold nicely. I'm not doing as crisp as I should though. Okay, you want to see? Let's do it. Let's do this one crisply. I'm gonna. There you go. That's crisp fold. I am being lazy and not doing those. And then I think there's a name for this, and I'm blanking on it. But a lot of things will come from this actually too. So starting with the triangle and then making what looks like a kite. There's probably a name. I should know these names. But things like kite, that's easy to remember. And then there's like fish form, and I can't remember, and it's not like I ever make a fish from that form, so. Look at this is not a straight line. Look at that. Yeah, no, that's no good. Let's pull that into the inner line. Okay. And then we get to do my favorite, smash folds. We open it up and we trust the paper. Oh, look at that. That feels good. It just kind of trusts and see, it's not the middle anymore, but we're going to fold it over. You can see the inside here. That's how you know we kind of, oh no, I went too far, squashed it. And then we're going to do it on all sides. I don't know. The symmetry feels nice. Not everything has to be symmetrical in origami. I don't know. It's calming. Like, oh, I can kind of figure out how the rest goes if I just know the math. Actually, yeah. Who saw No Way Home? He's like, oh, it's this. It's actually just math. I won't ruin it, I guess. But there's a part where Peter says it's just math, and you're like, oh, I guess that makes sense. So origami just sometimes feels like math. That said, I don't know. I'm working on a bard, and I want to say origami is its instrument. I know that's not raw, but you know, I'm folding things and I'm making them move around. That's a kind of artistry, maybe. I don't know. I think it's fun. I do need to see what was the Kubo movie that Osiris was talking about. It looks super cute. I don't think I will see it before I finish that bard out. Maybe I'll do another bard later. My God, I keep forgetting Bard is a full spellcaster. Okay, why is this one not working? Like I said, you gotta trust it. Okay, this was this side, so I have to open it here, and then squash back down. Okay, maybe I need to not talk as much. Visual, yeah, I guess yeah, visual performance checks out. Okay, so you can kind of see in there. I did it on all sides. Oh shoot. Come on, stupid battery meter. And I'm just gonna fold it in on itself. And I'm gonna do this little twist. I see. And I'm gonna pull out the petals. And I do 4, you're supposed to do 3, I don't know. And you just kind of pull it out. Maybe I should have done it for the outer petals. I should have started with the other one on the outside. Like I said, it's kind of a silly dumb form. But this way you get the stem of it. You can kind of see these are forming. And you do need like a little bit here to stabilize it. But I'm going to get it all out first. And then I'll stabilize it again. Okay. And then I'll just kind of swivel around. It's not a swivel fold, that's just what I'm saying. Whoop, whoop. I'm going to crinkle these a little bit. Kind of make the petals better. And I think I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to fold that in. I want a more rounded edge on these. So this feels like it's almost kind of a bouquet flower. A bouquet flower that's a flower. And you could just do a whole bunch of these and line them up. There's, I do these in green for St. Patty's Day clovers and stuff like that. And then I'll just do them as like little spring flowers. And, yeah, I should have maybe done the 3 up. I'm stubborn. It's going to be 4. And I'm going to just keep moving it around. So, it's a very crinkly flower. I should have done it the other way. Because all the colorful paper is there. And we have a white paper for the flower. So, that's my silly little flower. It's easy to remember the pattern. You know, let's make this a 3. Let's make this a 3-some instead of a 4-some for the paper. And I can just smush it back. It's a flower. It's going to be messy anyways. So it's all fine. To make it a 3 instead of a 4, we're basically going to fold 1 into the pockets. So we smash it back down. And I'm going to take this. See? We kind of got these interior folds. And I'm going to just drop it right in here. So I lose one of the edges here. It's going to stabilize it more. And I do the same thing, and I'm going to pull them out again. And then we'll just, it'll be a little bit more even with only 3. Yeah, that's a little better. I'm still going to do that. Okay. There, silly little flower. And next time I should do it on the correct side. Cuteness, I can't type tonight. Oh, typing's overrated. Okay. I can't type, and I'm having a hard time speaking. Okay. We'll do throwing stars, and then I think we'll call it a night. Oh man, it's after 10. I probably should. I'm going to do a red throwing star. Throwing star is actually also technically modular from the perspective of multiple pieces. Not necessarily that it is a moving modular thing. You can do both sometimes. Like the lizard articulates a little bit, so that kind of meets both definitions. Hey, paper, guess what? I'm going to rip you apart like the other ones, but I'm only going to do it in half. So this is where I get stubborn. I will start with square paper. Why am I stubborn about it? Because it's nice to have a standard size. You could just get 2 pieces of paper that are, I don't know, double the length than the width. Yeah. But Helen, if you do this at work, don't you grab your paper from notebooks? I do, and then I square it off, and I just kind of work from there. I did some nice crisp folds. Like I said, I'm going to rip it. Rip nicely. Be nice for the last origami tonight. Oh gosh. I'm so sorry. There's going to be a burp. Just going to accept it. I'm drinking seltzer. Sorry about that. Okay. 2 halves. I should have done this the other way for the patterns. Okay. Now, both of these halves are going to look very similar at first. We're going to fold these so it's all color on the outside. And that's going to be a center fold. Did I do it well? It feels a little off. This one, believe it or not, like, you can deal with a little bit of imprecision, but it's these pocket folds that make it hard to be not as resilient. See, I love this paper. It looks like it's just all about these kind of rings, but then you see this, like, diamond pattern, and it's so elegant. I'm really happy I got more of this. Actually, I should say I was given more of this. I can't remember the last time I bought origami paper. Everybody knows I can use it, so it is an easy go-to gift. And I appreciate it. It's great. Okay. 2 pieces. I'm going to just make the open parts like that. And now this is the part I screw up, but this is easy to fix. So I'm going to do both at once to make sure I do it right. We're going to fold it in half. And this is, I kind of start the fold and then I even it off. So there's one. Aw, man, is the flower going to be on the outside? You know what? Screw it. I'm doing it this way. I'm redoing it. I want the flower pattern on the outside. Yeah, I'm going to do this on this way. Oh, well, I wanted to have my things on the center. Actually, I could do it like this, and they're both in the center still. Okay. Both are like this. Now, for the throwing star to work, these need to be folded in a mirror, or at least opposite. So I'm going to start by folding this one this way. It should be a nice, crisp, right angle, but I always lose track of where the fold is on this one. So, like, see? This does not line up. I don't know why I can't fold this to center correctly. I never do. Maybe I should do this with some, like, non-patterned paper. I never use plain paper for these. Maybe I should just get some normal colored and see what happens. Like, even for... Oh, gosh, that is so off. And you can tell it's off. Like, see, that's at an angle. Like, even the work paper, I used lined or grid paper for this. I don't know why. Throwing stars need texture. Okay. Did I make that straighter? Okay. And this is why I start them both at the same time, because they need to be in the opposite direction. And then from there, I can figure out the rest of the folds. Okay, I'm going to be... Oh, I have this nice white line because I didn't fold it all the way. I can use this as a guide. And I'm doing this to kind of check Like, you don't need to do this fold, but it helps. Okay. We're both folding the opposite direction. I'm going to put this one aside for a moment. It's like in baking. I'm just going to put that on the side, and it's going to be... I did a pre-fold earlier. Okay. So now I've done this way, that way. So we're going opposite ways. I'm going to flip it because I find this easier. Ah, darn it. I'm going to catch this. And you're going to bring this in so we get kind of the triangle sides. Oh, this is going to be tricky. I'm not being precise tonight, but I can work with this. I am not precise. It's just what it is. Okay. And I'm going to bring this down. We got this triangle figure. So we got kind of like a zigzag going. This way feels like a zigzag. If you look at this way, it's just two triangles. And this is actually where it's easier to see if we did it. Because then that's that center line again. So I'm going to make this center line. It's easier to flip over to do the triangle in. Oh yeah, look at, we're going to get that lovely pattern there. And I can't do center lines today. And we're going to make the other part this zigzag. Okay. Like I said, just like that. Opposing, opposite ways. I take a sip. Okay. Now. Oh no. That doesn't look right. Actually, that looks really cool, but that's not the origami. We're going to flip one over. And we're going to put this two triangle one on top, because these are going to be the pockets that we're going to fold these smaller triangles into. Here, this is when I should start practicing, can it look good for the screen? Like, it was already a fold to begin with, so we're going to fold that in. So now, and I'm going to stick it in this pocket. See, we're starting to see our star. And I'm going to do it on the other side. And this part doesn't have to be exact, because with only the one fold in, we can wiggle. I'm going to fold it into this pocket. Okay. See, we have 2 points of our star. I got the flowers on the outside. I love it. And then we're going to flip it over, and we're going to do the same thing. And like I said, because this is already in place, it's going to be a little harder. But we can wiggle it back and forth, get the other one in. Now I'm going to have to kind of fold it in half to get the pocket in. So I'm going to unfold it and just do it there. Sometimes I get here and it doesn't work. I don't know what I did wrong. And I just kind of accept it. And I'll have one, it's like, oh, it's just hanging out. It's usually because I didn't make this wide enough. Last one, going in. Are you going to fit? Did I do with enough precision? Squish, squish, squish. And, oh, wow! Made a throwing star. See, that didn't take too long. I don't know. What do you think? Cool? This was a nice one. I got a nice, good flower pattern on here. And then I have this one random red side. I had to sacrifice one side to make that look cool. All right. Unless there are any other requests to make something else, I think I'm going to end this here. So, Eldritch, are you still around Friday? Oh! Who's also here? Shelidem, thank you for stopping by. Nice. Okay, glad you like it. Well, then I get to ask you, too. Is there any other figure you'd like to see before I cut? For people who've read it, anything in the Origami Folder Archetype, I've been able to fold before. And I know other patterns. Oh, thank you, Eldritch. Great stream. I appreciate that. Maybe I just should cut it here. Okay, you guys got a few seconds to let me know. I know there's a lag. I'll just play with my throwing stars while we're waiting to see if any last requests. And I'll put the flower in between. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to call it there, guys. Thank you, everyone, for coming to hang out. I hope we had fun. I'm not sure I went slow enough to actually do a good lesson, but somewhere in there we might have it. Oh, that's right. The whole point was to have the lizard here. Let's get our lizard back in. So I hope we had fun taking a look at it. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye.